Alright, here it is. This is a brand new Frontier RT 1149 or 1149 tiller. We just got home with it and giving it a once around. I noticed there aren't too many videos that are what you may call in-depth, so I'm gonna try to get a little more in-depth than what I saw. Looks like I've got a brand new one at least. I don't believe it's been used. I've, to say the least, I've had a couple issues with getting my equipment and tractor, but maybe everything's settled down now. I hope. I don't know if when you got yours, I don't know what side this chain to the skirt was on, but it was on over here when I got it. And the reason I moved is because the bottom bolt literally, I raised the skirt up and the bottom bolt fell out. So either it comes that way from the factory, shitty assembled, or they didn't do it at my dealership. Either way, I'm gonna have to tighten these here bolts up. I'm pretty sure it's not supposed to be that loose. I noticed that each one of the oil screws, either a fill screw or drain screw, has a black marker mark on it to indicate where it was. And I'm not sure if that's done at the factory or if that's done at the dealership after they lube it up. But I seem to have a mark on each one of them. I have taken the liberty to lube up each one of the Zerks, whether it needed it or not. They are good about labeling the damn thing. There's a grease label by every Zerk, and there's an oil can label or sticker by every fill point or drain point. So that's at least a positive. It looks like this thing has a well, obviously it's gear driven, but it does look like it has a slip clutch, which we all know is a positive. I think I'd much rather have a slip clutch versus a shear pin or shear bolt. It came with the adapters over the pins. Now I don't know if those were quick hitch adapters or whether they were category 2 adapters. Either case, I don't use them, so I've taken them off and put them away. The old 345 and the older still 178. I forget what these things are called. I believe these are splines, and I think this is my flange. I'm still kind of learning the lingo, guys, but I've got 4 blades per flange, maybe, or per spline. I'm sure one of you guys can help me out with that. I hear 6 is better. I also believe this thing is chain driven versus gear driven. I think this is chain drive, but there's really no way to tell, I don't think, without looking in the manual, which I am fixing to do, but I'm just now getting her home, so. I see some adjustments there. looks like maybe. I got this about a month ago, and there's the backhoe to it there. That is the 260B 2018 edition. And the other day we just got this as well, which is the RC 2048 rotary cutter, aka bush hog, aka brush hog, aka pretty decent mower. It looks like a dirty hell, like I've had it for at least a month, but I haven't. I just got it yesterday, believe it or not. We had a slight mishap when I first got it, but you know, it didn't damage it really at any point. But this is her. She's pretty sweet, huh, guys? Same thing with this. Haven't seen too many detailed videos of it. It does have an oil level indicator, a sight glass, which is always a plus. Although when I got it, the only thing that was in here, which that right there is the manual for the PTO, but when I got it, you know, the manual for the operator, I believe, instruction booklet is supposed to be in here, but there's nothing in here but one of the pins up there that went to the implement. I didn't realize that, and I hooked it up without it being in there. And as you can imagine, things kind of went bad, but I got everything straightened up and fixed. And you can barely tell it happened now, but see, there's no chains on it. There is this strip of metal across the back, which I think I may prefer. It has the laminated or laminate tire. It does have the rubber guard or skirt up front, and yes, it does work. It kept quite a bit of stuff from kicking back toward the operator or me, which is always a good thing. And it cuts like a son of a bitch, man. I'm telling you, I ran over some things, you know, about an inch thick, 1.25 inches thick, and it never happened. So, and the blades were sharp. It comes with 2 blades up underneath it, and they're, you know, they swing on a pivot point from one end of the blade, and the other end is sharpened, and it's pretty wicked. But they were pretty sharp from the factory, like I was saying, and worked like a charm. Matter of fact, if you can see, this is a little of what I did yesterday with it when I first got it, because you know, when you get these things, you absolutely have to use them. So that was grown up really tall out there, and we got it chopped down. You see I pushed a lot of it over to the side, and then I got it chopped down, bush hogged, and now, by God, I'm going to till it, and we're going to plant some grass, and I'm going to take my yard back. We got some kick-ass flowers and bushes, grasses growing out here. Check those out, those are gorgeous. Yeah, some of these things didn't make it, but others made it and are thriving. We transplanted all of these. These come from a lady's flower bed, which she was moving and had to get rid of everything. She didn't want to leave nothing behind, but she couldn't take it either, so we wound up with a lot of it. It's really cool stuff. Alright guys, well, I'll talk to you a little bit later.